Hey everybody, I know that as we're getting back into school, we're having our preschool days, we're doing a whole lot of PD, might be in person, might be online, and a bunch of you are doing online recertification courses. I've seen a lot of information. I'm going to talk about them in later videos and podcasts because whoo-wee, is there interesting stuff going on in the world of PD. However, I know a lot of us are also taking courses that are introducing us to the world of students with disabilities, learning differences. And that's important. I hope that we all get a lot more information because we're educators. If we're saying we don't want to learn anything new, that's a problem. We're not sending the right message. However, I do want to point out to you to please keep in mind that a lot of the strategies, instructional support, and accommodations that are appropriate and necessary for students with certain strands of autism, not high functioning, but a little farther down the spectrum, and strategies and supports that are very appropriate and needed for students with emotional behavioral issues, those are very different than the strategies, support, and accommodations needed for students with SLDs, the specific learning disorders, dyscalculia, dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyspraxia. That's different. And those are not things that can really be addressed through a lot of action items. They need to be addressed through the right support tools, like for dyscalculia, a 1 to 100s chart, a multiplication list, the old-fashioned times tables, not the chart, having a calculator from 5th grade on. I like to use it a lot in 4th grade. You can use it for place value steps, not for the whole problem, but it's still an appropriate tool. Having worked examples, having references and notes when they're taking assessments. The things we do for specific learning disorders are different than the things we do for emotional behavioral needs. And you want to keep an eye on that. It might be a part of the PD that you're getting. If it's not, then please go look at some other resources. I'm happy to have you come to educalclearning.com or the DTRI.org, but there's some other great places too that you can be looking for some information. Look up Becky Lord, look up Katie Walker, look up Dr. Schroeder in Texas. There's plenty of us out here talking about this all the time, and we'll be happy to give you the information you need because the more you know, the better you can support your students and have a great year.